What you're seeing is a burglary in progress as a suspect goes behind the counter at Plaid Pantry stealing cigarettes.
Call the police.
But this brazen burglary isn't a one-off. It happened again and again.
Not again.
And again and again and again and again.
Come on now, dawg. Come on, man.
In all, Timothy Ray Jones hit Plaid Pantry stores 30 times in the past 9 months.
Damn.
Often with the help of others, according to the retailer, stealing nearly $38,000 in cigarettes and cigars.
Guess who's going to jail?
My man got so comfortable with robbing the mini mart that he started bringing a friend with him.
Timothy Ray Jones hit Plaid Pantry stores 30 times in the past 9 months, often with the help of others.
That's what friends are for.
In this video, we're going to get into some of the biggest heists from 2025. What it look like TV.
I am back. What it do, baby?
YouTube's own Varnell Hill.
Did ya miss me?
Your very own spokesman for the Insidians, we're inside and we're comfortable.
They're so comfortable.
And I'm back with another one. And welcome to 2026, everybody. First off, welcome to 2026. Congratulations to everybody that's making it.
Merry New Year!
And in this video, we're going to get into some of the biggest heists from 2025. They was out there showing their behind all 2025, and it just didn't stop with shoplifting. They was out here pulling all types of heists, and a lot of it got caught on camera. Is it me, or did it seem like they didn't even know which vapes they wanted? They just wanted as many vapes as they can get.
Vape Nation.
It seems like one of their favorite tactics to a small business owner is to ransack their place of business when nobody is there.
In the early morning hours on December 28th, Restyle Designers in Barrington, Illinois was hit by a devastating burglary that emptied years of inventory in minutes. The surveillance video shows multiple individuals rushing in, grabbing luxury items, and clearing the store before the police could arrive.
That was a thrift store, y'all. It was a high-end thrift store, but it was a thrift store. They just all risked their freedom for some used clothing and some used goods.
Stupid.
That's almost as stupid as people running up in the post office. Yes, you heard that correct. People running up in mail sorting centers and stealing bags of mail.
They searched my pockets, took my truck key, took my bag, took my mail, and took off. And he threatened to shoot me if I wouldn't give the key up.
Akron police are looking for 3 men involved in a brazen robbery targeting a U.S. postal worker. The mail carrier was held up at gunpoint in broad daylight while she was just doing her job. Danielle Wiggins spent time in Akron today digging into what happened here.
I'm a postal carrier and I just got robbed at gunpoint.
A traumatic experience unfolding here on West Long Avenue, just east of Summit Lake in Akron. Monday afternoon, a distraught postal worker explains to a 911 operator what happened when 3 men approached her.
Came up with a gun asking for my key and they took off with my truck key. I don't have the key on me. It's in my truck.
I believe they were in search of the master key for the mailboxes. What she actually ended up giving them was the keys to the vehicle that she was driving.
According to Lieutenant Michael Murphy with Akron Police, the robbery occurred sometime before 2:40. Police say the men, believed to be in their 20s, were wearing masks and hoodies.
Hey, did they come out of a house? Where'd they come from?
No, they pulled up in a car. So I was up a driveway with my back turned, and all of a sudden they were all behind me.
In addition to the key to her postal vehicle, the men also took her mail bag and all the mail she was carrying. They then left the scene in an SUV.
So it's a gray Honda CR-V.
Police say the SUV was found all the way here on Cleveland's east side, right here on Soika Avenue. It was unoccupied, and it had been reported stolen.
Are you insane? We got some real geniuses running around out here on the street.
We're talking stupid.
If that's the plan that y'all came up with, the quote-unquote come up, that was your come up plan, we are in trouble in 2026.
It's over. We are screwed.
But another place of business they have really targeted in 2025, and it's really dangerous to have this type business now in 2026, is to be an independent jeweler. Independent jewelers, especially on the West Coast, had a hard 2025.
Smashed display cases and made off with about $1 million in jewelry.
They were pretty well planned, pretty smart about this. They had 2 cars staged outside. Those guys got in, got out, and drove away really quick.
Deputies arrived within minutes, but the suspects were already gone. That's where the investigation began.
Gathering every little bit of evidence they can, whether it's fingerprints here, photographs here, videos from surrounding businesses.
Detectives eventually identified 30-year-old Leo Smith of Oakland as one of the suspects. He was arrested in Hayward with a loaded gun and now faces additional firearm charges.
$1.7 million worth of jewelry. Now, this all went down at a store on Nolensville Pike. Police say the thieves held the employees at gunpoint. Our Marissa Sulik shows us what the shop owner is now dealing with.
Dubai Jewelry on Nolensville Pike is where the owner says 3 customers came inside Wednesday morning to look at jewelry. He could not talk with us on camera, saying it could alter a police investigation. However, he told us one of those customers hopped over a counter, pepper sprayed employees, and held them at gunpoint. That's when he says the other 2 started to shove pieces of jewelry in bags. Brandon Deering works at a neighboring business. He says one of the robbers came inside his store 10 minutes before. Video of the thieves stealing countless items, like this $95,000 belt and bar of gold for around $190,000. They said it all happened in a matter of 4 minutes.
Pretty bold, I guess, especially in the middle of the day.
While the owner knows Metro Police has strong leads, he is concerned how being out $1.7 million could affect his family financially.
What happened? Can you tell the camera what happened?
Full heist. Biggest heist in downtown LA.
Love Jewels, a small business in downtown, reported that it was robbed overnight. $20 million in gold bars and jewelry.
They dug tunnels.
I don't have alarm systems like motion sensors and shit?
They disabled everything.
What'd they take?
Everything, bro. Literally everything.
You're so chill about it. You don't have PTSD? You're not over here crying and shit?
I mean, what can you do? We went through all the emotions. Right away, I was in shock. My poor parents.
What is the one thing that you learned from that experience?
Save. And spend. Spend and save.
Break that down for me.
Because if you just save, you don't enjoy your money. But if you spend and save, you enjoy it, and then you get to enjoy it later. Because some people just save, and then they're boring. Some people just spend, and then later they get... You gotta do both.
They want to buy golds. Where can they come?
Love Jewels. 516 South Broadway. Come buy gold. Recoup.
He's on the mission to recoup right now.
To recoup, bro.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
The owner of this jewelry store stopped a would-be robbery as at least 20 people were trying to break in. Here's a look at the surveillance video. You can see at least 20 people in 4 separate cars trying to break into this jewelry store. They're using sledgehammers, some holding bags, preparing to go inside. And then all of a sudden, everyone leaves at once. Business owner tells us this happened Thursday right around closing time. They run for cover, many of them to another room, while others then come out with firearms and they shoot one warning shot towards those trying to break in. Right across Brookhurst and Orange, there's another jewelry store that was broken into last month. Thieves there drove a car through the entrance of Passan Jewelry and they stole more than $3 million. As for what happened here with those more than 20 suspects, so far no arrests have been made. If you know anything, call police.
Them jewelry stores, like I said, on the West Coast, You are a brave person to be an independent jewelry store on the West Coast right now. They are running up and trying to rob every one of those. I wish y'all safety and I wish y'all prosperity in 2026. Be careful. But it's not just the jewelry stores. Like I'm trying to stress to y'all. It seems like anything that people can resell is in danger right now.
New tonight, a trading card shop in Carrollton asking for your help tonight after thieves broke in and stole around $100,000 worth of merchandise. Take a look at this video. You can see someone here busting out the display cases, taking what was in them. Tag Collect says the break-in happened on Christmas Eve around 4 in the morning, and thieves got away with sealed product and individual cards. Now, these are some pictures from the owner that they sent us of the aftermath. He says someone also broke the front door of the shop. He also is asking the community to keep an eye out for high-valued sealed product being sold on local pages online. Now, owners have set up a fundraiser with a $25,000 goal to make payroll, replace displays, and fix the damage. The shop does hope to reopen soon.
Come on, y'all. Y'all even still in the Pokemon and the Magic the Gathering cards? Who does that? It was so much stealing going on in 2025 that the business owners thought that they had a right to steal from you.
The car I've always wanted, and I just gave it a shot, and this was what happened.
21-year-old Christian Mobley saw it online, this 2017 Jeep Grand Cherokee SRT.
This is a very hard car to find. It's very rare.
The Grand Cherokee sitting on the lot at Miami Auto Mall at 201 Southwest 37th Avenue near Douglas and Ponce de Leon Boulevard. Mobley bought it. 2 weeks later, the dealer lured him back.
They asked you to bring the car back, saying they needed to do a rebuild inspection.
Yes.
There's going to be a couple days. I don't want to be responsible, and then, you know what I mean, he's going to be at the inspection place.
No, bro.
And I don't want no problems, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mobley was asked to remove all of his possessions from his SUV.
I know my people ain't going to steal, but it might be the other people, you understand?
Yeah.
But there was never going to be an inspection. Mobley, who was suspicious, had actually placed a tracker on his Jeep.
It's not at the rebuild inspection place. It's at random stores, so I follow it. And I see a random individual driving the car that I don't know.
The Real Story Miami Auto Mall allegedly returned Mobley's Grand Cherokee to its original owner because the dealership never paid for it. When the SUV was tracked to a home in Miramar, Mobley called police, and officers had to explain to him the Miami Auto Mall returned the Jeep to its owner.
They took your money, never gave the money to him, then tell him, hey, come get back your car. So they used the vehicle to swindle your money from you.
So currently I'm out $30,000 in a loan, and I'm out of the vehicle that I purchased. They knew this the whole time, and they're just lying to my face, saying, oh, we'll have it back in 3 to 4 days. They never planned to have it back.
Jeff Weins here with Local 10 News.
Yeah, we're up. Mr.
Mobley, thank you. What do you mean you have no comment? You have 30,000 of his
stuff? You can get off of the property, please.
Nothing to explain?
Not only were we asked to leave, but they called police on us. The Florida Department of Highway Safety and Motor Vehicles actually licenses dealerships. A spokesperson telling us the situation is now under investigation. 9 complaints have been filed against Miami Auto Mall in the last 3 years, 8 of which had violations.
Don't go to small dealerships like this. Go to big name dealerships. I've learned my lesson.
That is good advice. They keep telling him he will see his money back, but it's been over a month. In the meantime, the Miami Police Department telling us they have referred what happened here to detectives in their economic crimes unit. In Miami, Jeff Weins here, Local 10 News.
He bought a car that didn't even belong to the car lot. The car lot sold it to him, then told him to bring it back. Had him clean it out because they wanted to service it, and gave it back to the original owner, and then acted like they didn't know what he was talking about.
That's cold-blooded.
It's out of control out there. Moving right on along, another heist and another scam that was running wild all through 2025 was the gift card scam.
An estimated $14 million worth of fraud was committed by these 3 suspects. Christians Petrovskis, Romuns Tisobrits, Normuns Olavikas were arrested for shoplifting and cloning gift cards in Texas.
These people were all here illegally, and they were all here specifically to commit crimes.
The men are foreign nationals from Latvia, a country in Europe. The group told investigators that they typically steal gift cards from 10 stores a day, 7 days a week, and have been actively doing so since May.
My people down in Texas, if you bought a dud gift card, These guys right here probably responsible for it. And you're probably wondering how this scam works. I'll give you a little bit of clarity real fast.
3 men under arrest today are accused in a $14 million gift card fraud scheme that hit shoppers across Texas. Investigators say the men had more than 400 gift cards in their possession at the time of their arrests. NBC5's Brittany Johnson tells us about the North Texas connection.
One of the men was arrested in Garland after police say he stole and tampered with gift cards. That incident happened at the Walgreens off Broadway in Garland more than a week ago. Investigators say one of the men was also seen at another Walgreens in Mesquite, and when they pulled him over, they saw loose gift cards on the floor of his car. A further search of the car turned up 3 shopping bags of gift cards. In that single bust, 75 gift cards were confiscated. The Texas Financial Crimes Intelligence Center accused the men of taking new gift cards from store shelves, opening them, and copying card numbers. Then they would reseal the packaging and return them for display at stores. Once purchased, they would then take the money from the cards. State investigators estimated the total losses at $14 million.
Brittany also says that experts say that if you are buying a gift card, double check the packaging for signs of tampering. These suspects would peel them open, then super glue them back together.
That gift card scam was ran all across the country, but it wasn't ran to that magnitude except for them 3 guys in Texas so far. That has been caught. But they were stealing everything in 2025. Stuff you couldn't even imagine.
They were trying to extort the coffee company to get their coffee back.
Yes.
Wow. So we're talking $100,000 worth. That's about 24,000 pounds of coffee I see from the report that you guys put up. And this was headed to a convenience store chain that's headquartered in Pennsylvania. We're not familiar with it here in Illinois, but I understand it's the Wawa convenience store chain. So when you got the tip and you guys went to this warehouse, tell me what that situation was like.
Well, essentially when we went to the warehouse, we explained to the actual owners of the warehouse what happened because they were victims too. They legitimately purchased the coffee and from a legitimate actual company. So they figured this is our coffee. We purchased it legitimately. They showed us the receipts and we explained to them the process of the cross-docking. Yeah, you purchased it legitimately, but somewhere along the process, this coffee was stolen. And, we're here to retrieve the stolen property and with the insurance and you can get the claim back and you can get your coffee. You get your money back from purchasing the stuff illegitimate.
How they gonna rob Wawa? How y'all gonna try to hold the Wawa coffee hostage?
Give me that coffee. Give me that coffee. Give me that coffee.
For my people that don't know, Wawa is pretty much the big mini mart around here. And if you in the comment section, hit me up. If you in this area, in this whole Northeast area, who do you prefer, Wawa or Sheetz? And I don't want to hear nothing from my Buc-ee's people. Okay, you win. Buc-ee's wins. But we need to know who's better, Wawa or Sheetz. But anyway, how they going to try to hold the coffee hostage?
A massive bust by the Cook County Sheriff's Office has the retail crime unit saying no whey, as in whey protein. Investigators just recovered more than 25,000 pounds of stolen protein powder. It was found at a warehouse in Bridgeview after a cargo theft investigation. The powder valued at more than $500,000. The investigation began earlier this month when a supply chain company contacted them to report that a large shipment of Seek protein powder was missing.
Somebody had big dreams of hustling some powder down at the local Planet Fitness.
And we just want to pop you off.
But anyway, moving right on along, 2026 was the year of the repeat offender. Just like the intro, it was a lot of people that stole from a place, got comfortable with stealing from that place, and didn't stop until they got their behind locked up.
The first incident happened here at the Gresham location back in mid-July, the first of 19 Ulta thefts across the Portland metro, until the last one on December 15th, which also happened here in Gresham. A months-long crime spree comes to an end for 3 suspects. 29-year-old Ollie Brumfield, 39-year-old Christina Stern, and 41-year-old Marissa Aguilera all arrested last week for what authorities say is a long string of thefts at Ulta beauty stores.
With the help of detectives and our community safety specialists, this team made a great case and was able to identify 3 suspects that did approximately $25,000 worth of theft between July and December.
The team reviewed Ulta's online theft reporting system and security camera footage, as well as loss prevention reports. In each incident, the assigned officer reports that the suspects entered the store, select merchandise, conceal the merchandise, and exit the store, ignoring alarms. The report shows they commonly used bags to hide the goods, but in one case, even used a stroller. Officer Jerem Swayze with the Gresham Police Department says these incidents would fall under organized theft.
There's a lot of one-offs where you have people coming in and stealing from stores, and then you do have cases where there's repeated offenders, and they oftentimes hit in the whole region.
The 19 Ulta thefts occurred across 3 stores in the Portland metro, the most at the Gresham location, which was hit at least 10 times. The Cascade Station location and the Jansen Beach location also hit. A total of nearly $27,000 worth of merchandise stolen.
They'll make a job of it, basically going around the whole Portland metro area, hitting all the particular stores.
Brumfield and Stern have each been charged with organized retail theft, theft in the first degree, and aggravated theft in the first degree. Aguilera has been charged with organized retail theft and aggravated theft in the first degree. Swayze adds that Multnomah County's new organized retail theft task force adds another layer of protection to some businesses.
We do retail theft missions where we are proactively waiting for theft to occur, and in those cases, we're in the real-time information center getting ready, prepared with officers in place and ready to take care of and reduce the theft by taking these suspects immediately into custody.
It's about damn time. It's about damn time.
In 2025, the only places that were hit harder than the beauty supply stores were the hardware stores.
That looks like us. Isn't that hard to take this out of here? Yeah. I mean, it's more than it does. I see right down the name brand. It's like something that name. Probably like four bands probably. Yeah.
I don't know if y'all ever heard of Ace Hardware. You most likely have. But that last clip, it was more stock in that house than my local Ace Hardware. So somebody was really getting their stealing on. But another disturbing trend from 2025, and I need all my older folks to step to the front and hear me on this one. We done watched all these stores become the target and, become victims of these people. Right now, one of the biggest targets of a lot of these thieves out here are you, the older person. So I'm gonna need you to be very careful when you out here and you in public, and especially when you in these parking lots.
Tonight we're getting a look at a video of a violent and organized robbery. Linwood police want everyone to see it because it's becoming a trend across our area. On December 15th, watch as a man gets out of this white Buick in the H-Mart parking lot off 184th Street Southwest. He runs up to a dark-colored car with an elderly couple inside. He opens the driver's side door, attacks the driver, and steals his $80,000 Rolex watch. A fight breaks out, and the victim is left with several cuts. The woman in the passenger seat, his wife, gets out and goes around and confronts the suspect when he gets in the Buick's back seat. She gets in a fight with him, and she grabs the Rolex. She's able to get it, but she's pushed to the ground, hits her head on the pavement. Court papers say she broke a vertebrae. She did manage to get that watch back. Investigators tracked the Buick to a rental car business. They were able to track its location data to a home in Bellevue. This photo was included in the court document showing the suspect wearing similar clothes from the day of the robbery. Yuan Alexandru was eventually arrested. He's being held in the Snohomish County Jail on $200,000 bail. He was arrested the day after the robbery in Linwood. He's charged with robbery first degree and assault second degree. Roxandra Constantine is charged with robbery first degree. She posted a $30,000 bail and was released from jail earlier today. When she was arrested, police say she had 2 socks in her purse with $40,000 worth of cash inside each sock. Well, since March of 2024, crimes similar to this have happened at least 170 times, stretching all the way from Kent to Everett. Investigators say the suspects are organized Romani criminals who target elderly people in the Asian community. They go up, they ask them for directions, jewelry, or they offer blessings or prayer to get close to them. Then they forcibly steal necklaces and valuables. Many times, victims are targeted while sitting in their cars, and investigators say these crimes are fast, violent, and calculated. If somebody approaches you, do not accept anything they're offering. Get away from them, leave the area, and call 911 immediately.
Keep your doors locked. Keep your doors locked. And if you think this only affects Asians, you are sadly mistaken. I have noticed that it's no regard or no respect for older folk anymore. So if you think you're walking around in a world where, because you're older, you're going to get certain respects, I don't want you to set yourself up for failure. But also 2025 has been the year to start the pushback. A lot of people are fed up with this thievery, and a lot of people are starting to show how much they despise thieves, especially if they catch a thief.
Don't try to steal Jimmy Brown's car. A Knoxville Police Department spokesperson tells us that Brown was in a barber shop along North Broadway today when he saw someone getting into his car. KPD tells us he then ran out to intervene when the suspect, who has been identified as 26-year-old Samson Prater, drove over the curb and hit a parked vehicle. That's when Brown pulled Prater out of his car and, well, this happened. Brown tells us, quote, he got what he had coming to him and hopefully he won't steal another one.
I had to censor it because we on YouTube, but just to summarize what just happened in that video.
Shit went bad real quick.
My man starched him. He gave him a serious case of straightening.
This boy just tried to steal my 1-ton right here. Out here removing trees, working hard. Had my guy try to come get my saw, and he came out and said my truck was gone. So boy hopped in my truck and tried to steal it. You picked the wrong one today, boys, didn't you?
I had to edit it out again. Y'all know how YouTube do. But my man got caught stealing, and now he's face down in the street and he's hog-tied. Some people are just really waiting for one of you thieves to try them because they have had enough.
What's up, mother? What's up? What's up, mother? You're getting it. You're getting it. I'm getting closer. What's up?
I don't think you have any idea how fast I really am.
I don't have a doubt in my mind he caught him. And I can't even play that just once for y'all. We're going to take that from the top.
What's up, mother? What's up? What's up, mother? You're getting it. You're getting it. I'm getting closer. What's up?
He was telling my man, you're getting it. I'm getting closer. I always said my whole life, man, anybody that could take their shoes off and run top speed is a dangerous person. My man had his shoes off running top speed over concrete, over ice, and was steady as, he caught him. He caught him, and I feel sorry for him. But before we get up out of here, man, matter of fact, bonus clips.
That was awesome.
Oh shit, this nigga dead, y'all. Oh no, when this happened, niggas dying there, they never died before. Jeez.
Yes! Oh no, he died!
Couple of karma bonus clips. A lot of you thieves don't know that if you can hear the dog barking, it's not a guard dog. You can't hear guard dogs. So if somebody has something in there that's waiting to bite you, it will never let you know until it's ready to bite you. But anyway, man, this video is going to end like all the other ones. We're starting to get a little long-winded here. So hit me up in the comments section. Let me know how you feel about everything you have just witnessed.
Tell me how you felt about what just happened there.
And if you made it to this point in the video, you are my MVP.
It was a stone groove, my man.
I'm out of here.
It's a record-breaking heist, $30 million in cash. The brazen thieves apparently gained entry by climbing into the roof hatch in the side of the building, now boarded up. But it's not clear if that's how the robbers escaped. Authorities are trying to figure out how the thieves broke into the building without triggering the security system. At this Garda World money storage facility just outside Los Angeles, armored trucks deliver large sums of cash here to store money for small and large businesses from around the region. Could this be an inside job?
That had to be an inside job. Just think about the logistics of $30 million being able to move that much cash out undetected. That would take a lot of people working together extremely effectively.
This latest robbery is reminding people of the big rig robbery in 2022, when $100 million in jewelry was stolen while the Brinks truck was parked at a rest stop outside LA.
We had a lock on here.
There have still been no arrests in that case.